Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This week we have another grocery haul for you. We went to Trader Joe's, Aldi, and have a small haul here from Vaughn. So let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, let's get started with the produce. First up, we have these shredded carrots, and this is just really nice and convenient to throw into salads, into eggs. It's something that's really versatile, so we like to buy these pre-shredded. And then we also have the Trader Joe's butter lettuce here that's already been rinsed and washed for us, so also a very convenient option. And both of these are going to be primarily used in my husband's meal prep this week. He is doing salads for lunch, so he will be using most of this. All right, next up, we just have a couple of bananas. We use these for topping our overnight oats, and also some of the heirloom medley cherry tomatoes, and those will be going into the salad as well. All right, next up we have the speculoos cookie butter spread, and I was really excited to see this back in stock. It was actually out of stock for December, we asked. I've been doing a lot of baking recently, and so this will be really nice to incorporate into that, and I was very happy to see it. Over here, I just wanted to restock on a couple seasonings. I have the ranch seasoning blend on the right here, and this one is really nice. I enjoy it in all kinds of things. I think primarily in eggs is the way I've been using it, but also on top of popcorn is really good. And then on the left, we have the onion salt, and that really is super versatile, just goes with everything. With vegetables, with eggs, with popcorn, anything you can think of, really. Meats as well. It works very well, so had to get some more of those. Okay, next up we have some more of the snacky items. So we have Trader Joe's Bombas, which are a puffed peanut and corn snack. And I think these are really meant for children, but that's okay because I really like them. I like how they're kind of airy and light, but then sort of have that peanut butter coating that makes them feel a little bit richer. And it's just a really nice, satisfying snack. So I was happy to pick up another one of those. And then over here, this is the first time we've purchased this chocolate dough Barabelle's protein bar. And I'm actually really excited for this because we have a couple cookie dough bars, protein bars at home already. And so I thought it would be super fun to do a taste test and compare a couple different cookie dough bars. So look forward to that. And that's what we got from Trader Joe's. Okay, next up we have Aldi. So let's go through that produce. And we can start over here. First, we just have an English seedless cucumber that's also going into the salad. Then we have classic coleslaw. This is a really great option because it's already cut up and shredded for you. It's super healthy. It's just cabbage and carrots. And my husband likes to incorporate this as an ingredient in his salad because it adds a nice crunch with the texture of the coleslaw. And next up, we have some spinach. I'm doing kind of an egg bake with spinach this week. So I use about half of this, I believe. Yeah, it's an 8 ounce bag. So I use about half of this bag. And one of the tips, if you haven't heard already, I'll probably say this again in the future, but you can actually freeze this bag of spinach and then you can sort of crush it up when you need to use it. And that takes out the need to actually chop your spinach. So if you don't like chopping fresh spinach, because who does? Then I suggest you try that freezer hack. Okay, so over here we have the Cosmic Crisp apples, and these are on a really great sale, like surprisingly so. I believe it was $1.99 for a 2 pound bag. And Cosmic Crisp is a really delicious variety of apples. It's kind of akin to Honeycrisp, which we all know is the greatest apple of all time. So when I see something like that on sale, then we definitely have to snag them. And then over here, we got 2 containers of sliced white mushrooms. I'm making something for meal prep that is going to involve lots of mushrooms, so wanted to get those. And then I don't know about where you guys are, but for us, fresh fruit has just been really expensive the past several weeks, which I suppose isn't surprising since we're in the middle of winter. But all of that to say, I have been buying some frozen fruit instead. It's just a little bit more cost effective and you can make sure it lasts. So those frozen strawberries are for my fruit option for the week. Okay, now we'll get into the dairy. Here we have a whole gallon of whole milk. That is for the husband. He is a whole milk drinker. I tend to drink almond milk, but he enjoys the real thing, so I'm here for it. We also have this Daisy brand low fat cottage cheese, 2%. That's going to be going into a recipe, but it's also just a great high protein source. And the Daisy one is really nice. It's got a great texture. So happy to pick that up this week. And finally, just a dozen eggs. We were out of eggs and needed them. I did notice their prices were going up this week, so that's kind of interesting. Hopefully, it won't be a repeat of what we've seen with eggs in the past. All right, moving over here for a couple things in our pantry. We have the red lentil rotini, and this was, I don't know if it was exactly an Aldi find, but it was something that they don't have all the time. And I've said this in other videos, but basically, whenever I see a lentil based pasta, I always pick it up because, as it says, it's a good source of fiber. It's more complex carbs. So it's just making your carbs kind of do more work for you, and is still a great way to enjoy pasta. So I was excited to see that, and I'm sure we'll be using that in a recipe in the future. And then here we have the tomato and basil pasta sauce, and I bought one of these last week. This is going into a lasagna recipe, so I actually needed two, and this one is great because it's got great ingredients. As it says, no artificial colors or preservatives. It's organic. It's a really nice pasta sauce, especially for the price point. Here we have a Thousand Island dressing, and this is for my husband's salads. He chooses a different dressing every week to try and make it more interesting. We're also experimenting with other kinds of lunches for him, but we're doing salads this week, so he got a new dressing to try. Okay, so now we have a couple more pantry staples, and this is my first time purchasing this Happy Harvest crushed tomatoes. I really like things that don't have chunky tomatoes. I tend to react badly to them. So I like the crushed one because hopefully that's just going to dissipate into our soup and no chunks will be found. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. And the ingredients on this were really good too. No artificial ingredients or anything. It's really single ingredient, which we like to see. We also have black beans. Some of this is for the salads and some of this is for the Mexican tortilla soup I mentioned. So yeah, just a pretty straightforward option for black beans. And then a couple things here that are for, just the household. We have this aluminum foil. This was what they had there, and we needed to get some. So hopefully this will be good. And I will be interested to see the quality. I haven't gotten this Boulder brand before, but hopefully it can do the job. And then we got this Boulder twin lock quart sized freezer bags, and looks like you get 40 bags in here. We were running low on these. I like to freeze things and have that option, so want to make sure that we got some more freezer bags. So that's it from Aldi. All right, last up is Vons. And Vons is a place that we tend to shop the sales. So when we see something on a good sale, we get it. And this week, yogurt was on a great sale. So this Light and Fit Greek strawberry cheesecake yogurt. It's one of my favorites, 80 calories, 12 grams of protein. This was in a 4 pack. I've just taken it out. But we had a coupon for this, and so I actually got the 4 pack for a really great price. I tend to like all the flavors, but this one is a favorite. It's really rich, really satisfying. Definitely enjoy this yogurt. And then over here, this is a yogurt that I've just recently kind of discovered, but it's a zero sugar version of Light and Fit. So the macros are a little bit different. It obviously is decreased in sugar, but it's also only 50 calories and 11 grams of protein. So a little bit less protein, but it's a really nice option. Again, I talk about kind of macro Tetris depending on how much protein, how many calories you need in a day. It's nice to have different variations, and I just love yogurt. So I like all of these. This week we got 2 strawberries, looks like a mixed berry, a peach, and a vanilla. And the Light and Fits there, the original, are a little bit thicker than the zero sugar variety, but I definitely enjoy all of these and will be eating them all up. All right, that's the grocery haul for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to give me a like or subscribe to this channel, and we will be back with more videos. Hopefully, we'll get that taste test up for you soon, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.